Eliza, you're magnificent. 5 minutes ago, you were a millstone round my neck. Now you're a tower of strength, a consort battleship. I like you like this.
Goodbye, Professor Higgins. I shall not be seeing you again.
Mother! Mother!
What is it, Henry? What has happened?
She's gone.
Of course, dear. What did you expect?
But what am I to do?
Do without, I suppose.
And so I shall. If the Higgins oxygen burns up her little lungs, let her seek some stuffiness that suits her. She's an owl, sickened by a few days of my sunshine. Very well. I can do without her. I can do without anybody. I have my own soul, my own spark of divine fire.
Bravo, Eliza.
I've grown accustomed to her face. She almost makes the day begin. I've grown accustomed to the tune. She whistles night and noon. Her smiles, her frowns, her ups, her downs are second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in. I was serenely independent and content before we met. Surely I could always be that way again. And yet, I've grown accustomed to her looks, accustomed to her voice, accustomed to her face. Mary Freddy! What an infantile idea! What a heartless, brainless, a wicked thing to do. But she'll regret it. She'll regret it. It's doomed before they even take the vow. I can see her now, Mrs. Freddie Eynsford Hill, in a wretched little flat above a store. I can see her now, not a penny in the till, and a bill collector beating at the door. She'll try to teach the things that I taught her, and end up selling flowers instead. Begging for her bread and water, while her husband has his breakfast in bed. In a year or so, when she's prematurely gray, and the blossom on her cheek has turned to chalk, she'll come home, and lo, he's often run away, with a social climbing heiress from New York. Poor Eliza. How simply frightful. How humiliating. How delightful. How poignant it will be on that inevitable night, when she hammers on my door in tears and rags. Miserable and lonely, repentant and contrite. Will I let her in, or hurl her to the wolves? Show her kindness or the treatment that she deserves? Take her back or throw the baggage out? I'm a most forgiving man. The sort who never could, ever would, take a position and staunchly never budge. Just a most forgiving man. But I shall never take her back. If she were begging on her knees, let her promise to atone. Let her shiver, let her moan. I will slam this door and let the hellcat freeze. Mary Freddy! Ha! But I'm so used to hear her say, Good morning every day. Her joys, her woes, her highs, her lows are second nature to me now. Like breathing out and breathing in. I'm so grateful she's a woman and so easy to forget. Rather like a habit one can always break. And yet, I've grown accustomed to the trace of something in the air, accustomed to her face.
I want to be a lady in a flower shop instead of selling flowers at the corner of Tottenham Court Road. But they won't take me unless I can talk more genteel. He said he could teach me. Well, here I am, ready to pay, not asking any favour, and he treats me as if I was dead. I know what lessons cost and I'm ready to pay.
It's almost irresistible. She's so deliciously low, so horribly dirty.
I washed my face and hands before I come, I did.
Eliza, where the devil are my slippers?